I'm Johanna, and I'm here to talk about books. And maybe write one here and there. It's been a while since I actually sat down with a brand new writing project. And I decided that as I get started on this novel, not only am I going to bring you, the entire internet, along for the journey, but I'm also going to appeal to the greater genius of the writers who paved the way before me. How, you ask? By following their writing routines, starting with Virginia Woolf. As we all know, Virginia Woolf was the trailblazing author of such classic novels as Mrs. Dalloway and A Room of One's Own. Considered one of the most influential writers of the 20th century, she is credited with helping to pioneer the use of stream of consciousness narrative as a literary device. She's also well known for her dedicated letter writing and for keeping tons of journals, so her writing routine is pretty well documented. It was also quite rigid, because she suffered from bouts of what she called madness when she was well enough to write. That stability was crucial for helping her to get words down on a page. And for the next 3 days, I'm gonna try to be just as steadfast in following it. For Virginia Woolf, writing was a morning activity, which works out well for me as someone who totally relates to this journal entry. How great writers write at night, I don't know. It's an age since I tried, and I find my head full of pillow stuffing. Alright, it is a little past 10. I got a little bit of a late start, but I'm ready to lock in. It's just about 12, and I'm going to join this virtual writing sprint that is hosted by Pro Writing Aid. It's basically just this open Zoom event where writers come and spend some dedicated time writing together. And I found it really fun to do recently, so I'm gonna do that. I'm sure Virginia Woolf didn't join any Zoom writing sprints in her day, but she did dedicate a bit of time before lunch or immediately after lunch to revision. So I've written for the last couple hours, and now I'm going to dedicate a bit of time to revision as the great Virginia Woolf did.
We always set an intention before we write. Typically, it's a good practice to do so, so that's why I'm asking for your writing goals for today.
After a morning of writing, Virginia Woolf would break for lunch. Then she'd dedicate afternoons to letter writing, journaling, and taking walks. Did you see my new moon video?
Yeah, I'm still watching it.
Okay, I did it. I tried Virginia Woolf's writing routine. There were aspects of her routine that I really liked. I liked the focused writing time in the morning. I liked that she did a bit of revision because I feel like so often writers are told, don't edit as you write, but I really feel like that doesn't work for me because if I'm just writing a bunch of drivel, then if I find it very hard to keep going. But if I go back and I enjoy what I've written, then it inspires me to keep going. So I liked that. I liked lunch. I kind of liked that she went on a walk after lunch. I don't know if I really captured the way she did it because I think she would have gone for like long strolls with like nothing from the outside to bother her. Whereas I just went for like a little, uh, not very far. I really enjoyed the journaling aspect though, because I feel like that is an important habit for you to have as a writer. And I don't journal consistently, but I find it very useful when I do it. Like, get things out of your mind onto a page, get the words flowing, even if it's just like, you know, a dump of your thoughts. Correspondence obviously looked very different in her day than it does in mine, but I enjoyed having some set time to respond to messages and call family members and things like that. And then I obviously liked that she had a good chunk of reading time in her routine. I always feel better when I've spent a lot of time reading on a given day. So yeah, the one rogue thing was the bath in the morning. For me, the bath is a relaxing evening activity, and it felt very wrong to just plop into a bath as soon as I woke up. So, yeah. But overall, it was an enjoyable experiment. Actually, I feel like the most useful thing has been joining those writing sprints because I can get down like 1,500 words a day when I join 2 1-hour sprints, which is way more than I was managing just on my own. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one soon. Bye!